Alright, and welcome back to Snack Play Love, where today we are playing through our dodgy internet with a cursed deck in the Friday Night Magic event Historic Brawl. Why is it cursed, you ask? Well, the shuffler for a casual event looks at your hand and chooses the most typical amount of lands based on your deck composition to give you. If, like this deck, you only have one non-land card in your hand, it is impossible to draw it. As part of your starting hand, you will always draw it, but it's impossible to start with it in hand. Watch as it comes up first time now. So, in previous events, before I had all the recording technology, I have tried this extensively. Whether it's changed now, who knows? But it was previously impossible. So, no treasure hunt. So with Jace, essentially, you need a Jace on the battlefield, you cast treasure hunt, you win the game if treasure hunt is the only non-land card in your deck, which it is, but we have lots of interesting lands, so it doesn't matter. We have a lands deck. But, hey, it'd be funny if we win because our opponent concedes, or just doesn't turn up. So we have lots of things like the Arch, where we can draw cards once we get to a certain amount of land, 10. Seems unlikely, but possible. So it's in there. This one we can cycle, this one we can scry. So we have ways to dig, but we get free mulligan. And the chance of getting it in your first or your second hand, it's okay. But the chances of doing all your mulligans down to 5 and not seeing one, and then exactly the same happening in the next game, are so slim that we should be able to prove that the shuffler is cursed for this particular kind of thing. That said, free mulligan. Lotus Field. We've got the Mystic Sanctuary to get at the graveyard, but we don't have a treasure hunt, so free mulligan. We've got Castle Vantress, so that is what you need to be able to see the most cards in a turn. So we're already returning 3 cards to the bottom of the library, so we're keeping 5. We will return Island. And what? Should we return Island? Yeah, I think we'll return Island. So, yeah, sorry, my mistake. We're returning 2 that time, 3 next time. So within that small sample size, you wouldn't expect to see it. Now, if our opponent is timing out, then... oh no, that's cool. Yep, they're playing black aggro, so we're going to lose. But let us see if we can get there. Playing an untapped one, just to make it look like we've got something. Castle Vantress now comes in untapped. The reason for so many different plans is we play Field of the Dead, so we can actually make some zombies. That usually is enough to protect Jace to get the Treasure Cruise combo going, but it doesn't work because you can never mulligan to it. If you could, is it London mulligan? I forget. Paris or London mulligan to it, then it'd be fine, but as it stands, you basically have to keep a Castle Vantress hand and hope. You would expect to see Treasure Hunt, I keep going to call it Treasure Cruise, exactly the same amount of times as you see the Castle Vantress in the hands. Which one haven't we played yet? We haven't played this one. Oh no, we have. We haven't played the playmat one. So now we can cast a Jace. So I am going to mill me, but more just as a let's try and find it.
This is all just an illusion.
No, we'll mill them. That way it looks like we're a bad mill deck. Hey, Mystic Sanctuary, that's what we wanted. But we can't play that, because if our Treasure Cruise gets milled, now we can get it back. So, in theory, we can win the game next turn. It's not going to happen. I mean, there's a chance they don't attack Jace. I mean, they're having fun making rats. Maybe they want the game to go longer. Embo, excellent. So they are happy that I've milled stuff, so they want Jace to live. That is my prediction. Nope, they want to kill Jace. That's fine, we just cast him in 2 turns anyway. Command zone. If we draw Treasure Cruise now, I'm going to be upset at their choice. I apologise to our American viewers for speaking very quickly today. Okay, so we can now scry 2. This is the only way you win. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought the Evolving Wilds was it. I don't want to crack an Evolving Wilds because that will shuffle the deck, and we know that the bottom 2 cards of our deck... Oh, bottom 4 cards. Yay! I wonder what you're going to exile. Exile an island. As long as we don't click their Mystic Sanctuary, that we're okay. Pew pew pew, not dead. Good. Oh. Okay, gain control of target creature. We don't have any creatures, so good luck with that. Because he's playing Embodiment of Agony style things, I am going to now mill me because we have the Mystic Sanctuary, but we cannot use the Mystic Sanctuary this turn. There's the fucking Treasure Cruise. Okay, right. Treasure Hunt. I'm not going to hover over it because he'll know what we're doing. But I genuinely don't think he leaves Jace alive this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He only needs to cast 1 creature to win if he swings at me. Yep, Order Pump. So, 0, 1. But that's what we expected. I'm going to pause in between games on this. Defeat for reference. So remember, we are mulliganing aggressively to find a card, and our prediction is because of the curse we will never find it. So neither of our target cards are in that hand. And there is our Castle Vantress. So this is the card we are directly comparing to Treasure Hunt. We have found this twice and we have found Treasure Hunt 0 times. We're going to keep mulliganing. Neither card is there. Castle Vantress, again, is in our hand. And Mystic Sanctuary is 2, so we're going to keep this one. We are going to pop some islands on the bottom of our library. So, at the moment, unlikely, but not impossible. So they're playing a 5 mana draw when you play lands. Is it when you play lands? Yeah, landfall. I should know. Tetiova was my only commander deck for so long. We're going to put the Vantress out. So we keep hold of Mystic Sanctuary until Treasure Cruise is in the graveyard. That is the rule. Beanstalk going up 1, so he can play his 5 mana creature. Ooh, Mobilized District. If we play that, that taps... yeah, we'll just play on a different island. It's funny because I think people think, oh, he's going to counter it, he's going to counter it. And then, hey, they found their Castle Vantress as well. It's very weird they did that. So because we have Mystic Sanctuary, we can target ourselves, which is effectively like looking at 3 cards. One, 2, didn't draw it. So they should now play their 7 mana creature. Oh, no. You're playing this in a weird order, boss. So we don't want to play our Mystic Sanctuary, I mean our land yet. We want to do ourselves. 1, 2, draw. No. So we play island. And we pass. I have never ever got to ultimate this Jace in one of these Treasure Cruise hunt findy things. if he's happy to just draw a shitload of cards. I thought that... I genuinely thought that happened as well. I'd love to be able to play a Mind Stone to dig, but I cannot. Well, that's hilarious, isn't it? Did you just not spot that? I mean, it means I don't get to scry, but... Oh. Negative first, come on. One, two, draw. Oh. Because I'm playing the Treasure Cruise sleeves, I get ridiculously excited about this. Looking at the back of the cards and seeing the front of the cards, it's... Let's discard an island. I think he's genuinely interested to see what we're doing here. I'm happy that he's had to recast that to get his combo back. That is something I am happy with. We cannot just draw a card off the arch. See, I'm thinking things like, oh, Razor would be good. No, it wouldn't be good. I wonder what the minimum amount of cards you have to put into your library to guarantee that you can actually find them. So now, he's annoying. These are not cards with treasure hunt on them. Neither is that. Yes! Now you get to watch the fun, but we didn't get it in our starting hand, but you still get to watch the fun. Where's it gone? I need to find it. Where's it gone? There it is, Reliquary Tower. Oh, come on. Lonely Sandbar. Cycle Lonely Sandbar. Win the game! So we're 1-1 for games, but we still haven't found one because the shuffler is cursed. I'm so happy about that. Watch it automatically put that as a thumbnail now. Let us keep going. So, that's the one card in the one card deck. So remember, we're 3-0 for Castle Vantresses on the starting hands. Free mulligan. No. No, but we do have Castle Vantress, so now we're 4 now. I'm going to keep mulliganing. We've won one, so who cares? There's another Castle Vantress. I'm going to keep this. So how many did we put in? 2. Huh. We do seem to end up keeping at 5 a lot. Yeah, sorry, I'm keeping the Lotus Field. Regular viewers will know my addiction to Lotus Field. The card was in the set that had its pre-release on my 40th birthday. Ha ha! What are you going to take, motherfucker? You're not going to take anything. So there is an edition of Lotus Field that exists, which has the date of my 40th birthday stamped on it. So consequently, I have that purchased, if not delivered, for 8 of the different languages that exist in Magic pre-releases. I'm going to command tower. Just because he's seen it. Oh, I just spotted who their commander person is. It's Ashiok, so he's going to mill an exile. So, which the trade crew's going now? Nope. It's fine. You're helping us so far. Draw a card. So I can't really justify Lotus fielding. He is going to mill us before we find it. So I can't, before we find the thing to get it back. So I'm going to target him for the moment. I don't know whether that's right. Well, it must be right because we haven't got Mystic Sanctuary. So if we see Mystic Sanctuary go, then... ooh. He can actually force us to discard land. Oh no, I haven't played on the playmat island yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. This is a very different version of Magic, isn't it? I'm just going to keep targeting him, even though he's bound to have graveyard synergies. Oh. So there's no point in scrying until after he's milled us, because if we scry first, then we put our card we want to the top, and he mills it. Goodbye, island. I should be getting rid of Lotus Field, actually, because he knows what that is. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there goes Treasure Cruise. So we can now officially no longer win. I'm going to play just to see if we get to ultimate. No, we have got a win condition still. We have actually still got a win condition. One, we can move them with Jace.
Let's try this.
2, we can find Field of the Dead, because I don't think that's been exiled yet. Do we discard an island?
Let's tidy up in there.
He blew down for it all. Doesn't that do damage to us? Oh yeah, because we're drawing cards, it doesn't actually matter. That's brilliant. Oh. Yet another low battery warning. See, he'd only got one more shot on this Ashiok as well. Nope, neither of those are Field of the Dead. Do we want to scry? Yes, we do, because we're drawing it. So we scry. We put islands to the bottom. Boink. We mill them for 2. This is hilarious. Interplanar Beacon. I'm betting he's got counters, so we just end the turn. So we have 5 different lands. So as soon as we find Field of the Dead, we can make zombies and we can potentially win. Ah, oh, that's annoying. So he gets double activate that turn. If he's got Lurrus to bring that back, that wasn't it. And again. Oh, there it is. We lose. I'm going to go out in style. We choose Beebles. And we draw. Oh, we can't even play Reliquary Tower. This is actually funny because his mill deck can't mill us. So how many islands do we have to get rid of? 6. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. No, not that. 4, 5. Yeah. We're leaving an island on top because we knew it was an island. Are we that far through our deck? We've seen all of the islands. That's brilliant. Okay.
It's a matter of give and take.
This is a confusing game. Sweet. Oh, I should have kept the cycling land for my turn. So if I had kept the cycling land, then I would have won that. That was a shame. See, we'll know that for the future then. So we accelerated our own demise there. We didn't think that they would have planeswalker bouts, and we didn't keep the thing that would have meant we could draw in response to the planeswalker bouts to win the game, which was a shame, but now we know how to play. So when we face the mill deck in 10 games time, we will be fine. So we're on 5 for Vantris, 0 for Treasure Hunt. Off of mulligans. 6 for Vantris. I think we have to keep this returning. No, keeping 3 at the moment. Oh, we can do one more. I think we just Oblivion. There's Vantris. We'll keep one. So we're up to 7 Vantris. Is that elemental? We can still win. I have actually won off a multi-1, but it's not a smart thing to do because it's exactly the same as keeping a 7-land hand with Castle Vantris in it. At least this one will be fast. Come on, tilt the dog. Yeah, dance for me. Ooh, yeah, Arcane Signet. We can't even play that. Well, we made it to a Planeswalker. I didn't think we'd make it that far. I think we just have to risk it and mill ourselves. No mills. And we've got loads of non-treasure hunt cards on the bottom of our deck. So at the moment, there's about 1 in 43 chance of drawing it. Well, that's nice. I like that. That is pretty sweet. Oh, it means Jace died. Because treasure cruising with Jace dead, it does nothing for me. Okay, so are we dead on board? We are. Let's try to see if we'd have seen it. We can game at the same time. We did not see it. Oh, in fact, they're just going to swing eye. If they activate anything that isn't attack mode, there we go. We're okay letting them have their attacks. Pause to the next one. So we're against the Mono White Angels deck, which I think, sorry, Mono White Flyers. Free Mulligan is probably a bit of a neck. Oh, Field of the Dead. We want to keep this one. Another phone call while doing this. So that's our Castle Vantris taking us up to 7. All these distractions, I need to be writing this down. Mulligan. There's a lonely sandbar. Sorry, very distracted. Next. Another Ashiok deck. Can we use our knowledge to win? Well, that's got the Lonely Sandbar, which is what we need to win. But we're going to take our 3 mulligans. No. Reliquary Tower and Lonely Sandbar. Let's just see what happens. Oh, it was the free mulligan, wasn't it? Yay. No. Oh god, we're going to have to pass priority every single time, aren't we now? The other Ashiok didn't have any creatures, so we actually stood a decent chance. This one will kill us in 25 turns. Don't think we can live through that. That's nice. Let's see what he mills. Trouble at mill. In fact, let's put Lonely Sandbar at the other end when we're less likely to touch it. No gadget lands. Mill 2. Oh, yep, he is milling me. Thank you. Both lands. Both islands even. Hi. Hello. He knows we've got the ability to draw though, so. Let's piss him off by milling him. Ooh, some of those were nice hits. Yeah, we know you're attacking Jace. Splashy arc. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your creatures are annoying. Fable Passage. No, let's play that. Oh, I don't want to be milled. You want to be milled. Oh, I got excited then. That would have been the win. I really shouldn't have the treasure hunt sleeves on this deck. A, it gives away the gameplay, which I find hilarious. But also, hey, I've got something I could do. One, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Nice lands, but not that one. Still alive. Oh. He did attack me. I thought he did. That's amazing. And you're activating afterwards. Oh. So. Land. Yes. As you can see, I do get excited by Castle Vantress. I do want to keep that. Patient rebuilding. That's when you draw, or is it when lands come into the battlefield? I can't remember. So he mills me for 2. Nope. He Ashocks me for 4. Nope. This could be hilarious. We scry. Oh. Do we get it naturally? Does Jace find it? I mean, we're only looking at 4 cards a turn here, you know. Yes! I can't believe we're winning. Oh. That's brilliant. Lonely Samba. I have the print, I might add, not the original. Noah Bradley version of the art downstairs. We got gems. Gems is good. Let's keep going. Pausing while we find matchup. It doesn't look like it's a mill deck, but you never hope, you know. Oh, free mulligan. Lonely Sandbar, the key card. 1 of 3. Mystic Sanctuary, the key card. 1 of 3. Draw 2. Nice. Oh, is this person gone? I did 1 extra mulligan while we were stopped. He timed it out after a massive amount of time. Has no key cards. We really are struggling. I'm going to keep a field of the dead hand. So there we go. So this center's tapped. My prediction is that they've AFK'd, so I'm going to pause again. Oh, no, they're here. It's hilarious that we've got to turn 4 before playing an island. I mean, they're playing birthing pods, so I mean, milling them will mess them up actually, won't it? Because some of their things they would pod for will now be in the graveyard. Interesting. Okay, let's keep doing this. It's a fun time. Hunting for the treasure. Now it's not a fun time. We can't possibly win. Go on, attack the planeswalker. That's got haste, you know. Wah, wah, wah.
This one I will remember.
Well, that was quite unlucky, wasn't it? Oh, we played 2 islands the same. At one point I was going to put all the different island art in, but that really messes up the deck list. So I've just got, I think it's something like 9, oh, in fact, I've got the overlay right on. Why is everything in the same corner? No, it doesn't tell me on that bit. He hasn't needed to pod, and yet he's got his 2 ideal creatures out. Do we just concede this? I think we want to play Jace one more time. Is this person actually playing? Hello? I mean, I suppose they can activate that, can't they? Yeah, maybe. What if they're fetching for 5 that's better than God Eternal Ronus? As somebody enjoys Simic birthing pod style decks, this person's not very fun, are they? Do I concede while they're hunting? Nessian Ball. Okay. Let's see if it was in our next 3, because we're losing this turn. So. 1, 2, 3. Nope. You bore me. Haha, see? Bore me. Right, I'm running out of time to play, and I'm getting hungry, and my phone is going to die soon. Although I have plugged it into the computer, I suppose. But let's do some cursed mulligans. Right, that feels good. Free mulligan. Nothing. Nothing. Mulligan. Field again. Mulligan. No Castle Vantress or anything. Gosh, he knows what we want. Well, we didn't see any of them. Curse mulligans continue. It is technically possible to get one because there's a tiny chance of you having a non-land card, and there's only one of the deck, in both starting 7s when it compares them. But that is quite a small chance. I don't think it's an Atoms in the Universe chance, but it's a small chance. God, we're not finding any Castle Vantresses this time. There one is. 8 Castle Vantress, 0 Treasure Hunt. And there we go. We shall mulligan once more. It bins them all, and we concede. So, what has this taught us? Well, essentially, if your card is 98% land, then the shuffler will look at the 2 hands, one with 6 lands and 1 card, and one with 7 lands, and go, the 7 land one. That's the one you want because it's much closest to the makeup of your deck. So, if you want to build this, Jace, Treasure Hunt, lands. I just put in all of the ones that come in and give you blue without paying extra, or the ones that go in for colourless without paying extra. Lotus Field's in there because I like Lotus Field. You need Sandbar, as we kind of showed, to do the draw on their turn to win, on their turn if they kill Planeswalker. Don't get bidding it early. You need, where has it gone? Reliquary Tower, because if you have to draw your deck and then you have to discard, it takes ages, and that's not fun. Just highlighting all the cards. If you play your Reliquary Tower, you find that, you play, you don't have to discard your hand. Everything's good. And then it also highlights the